So, Gumbo Chef, and I forget who else today, sent me the same thing that, be careful, someone broke into my car, and they stole, I'm going to say it wrong, and it's going to piss me off. So, I got to get the joke right, or else, what's the point of telling the joke? Yeah, he said, stay safe out there, everyone. I had 2 tickets for the Mets game in my car, and someone broke in and left 4 more. I thought that was really funny, man. I thought it was really funny. So I was like, I gotta, let's see with some humor. And then there was another one from, shit, I just saved it and I can't find it anyway. And I can't open it right now. But basically, Tom Moore, they asked him, well, why don't you play the backups? He goes, if number 18, Peyton Manning, gets hurt, we're fucked. So basically, what's the point? He gets hurt, he doesn't have faith in the backup. So, we're basically fucked. And did you see L.A. De La Cruz? They checked his bat, hits a home run. Was it the same bat or a little later? And then after it's home run, he points at the bat like you want to check the bat after I'm running the bases. And Dave Martinez, the Nationals manager, was not happy with that, with those antics. He was not happy at all. And Jay Funkadelic has joined. Jay, any sports you want to talk about, Mr. Funkadelic? Let's talk it. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, it's a 2-pod day for me today because I looked up so much information that I was like, you know what? Let me talk a little more because, I didn't talk enough. Michigan's not home yet. Let's get this done. There's a great picture of Wembanyama with Elliott, David Robinson, who looks short next to him, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan. And yesterday, Britney Spears was at, what's it called? Catch, a restaurant. She was assaulted allegedly after a member of Victor Wembanyama's security backhanded her in the face. The singer has filed a police report. She walked over to Catch, and as they were entering, she spotted Victor. They said she's a fan and went over to ask if they could take a photo together. She tapped him on his back, right shoulder, and were told director of team security for the Spurs instantly backhanded her, causing her to fall to the ground, knocking her glasses off. Phew. Slapped across the face by Damian Smith, the director of team security by the Spurs. She approached Victor and his entourage and said, excuse me, sir, most likely to ask for a photo. That ain't going to go over well. I mean, who knows what really happened. But, security's got to do their job, but you got to be a little careful. That's Britney Spears. Come on, man. It's Britney Spears. Can't do that stuff to Britney. And the Mets are 4-0. 4-0, ninth inning, 2 outs yesterday. And Alvarez hits a home run. And then Kanya hits a triple. And they get 8 innings out of Kodai Senga with 12 strikeouts, I think. And he goes his high with the Mets. And the Mets have won 4 goddamn games in a row. And, hey, Jay, Bumbles, haven't heard anything. You've been quiet last couple days. Your Mets are kicking some ass and taking some names. That's some good shit right there, huh? And if you want to see Victor play tomorrow night against the Hornets, the average ticket, $200 Friday. That's it costs you almost $200 to get into the game. That's just get in. The lowest price get-in seats are available at $186 each, as was the other day. Tax and fees. Top price are $617 for a summer league game. Summer league. Are you kidding me? That's nuts to see a summer league game. And right now, I was trying to check the scores, but they're only showing the women's, and I wanted to see. Yeah, they only got the women's scores up, which I don't understand. And the men are playing now, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to know what's happening with the men's in Wimbledon. And I was trying to see what Andy Murray. Set a piece right now. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Medvedev won. I think Tafasi also won his match, so that's good going forward. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but that's a good thing. And Murray had in his box for the first match, Nazarin Zaghari Ratcliffe spent 6 years in prison in Iran. The British charity worker was detained in Iran. She used to watch one of his matches at Wimbledon in totally different circumstances. So she was first time at Wimbledon and in the Royal Box. She was accused by Iranian authorities of working with organizations allegedly attempting to overthrow the regime. Charges her and her employee Thompson Reuters Foundation repeatedly denied. She told the BBC last year that she had watched Murray win Wimbledon in 2016 from a prison cell in Iran, prompting the former number one to send her an invite for his match on Tuesday, which he won. Yeah. Against Milos Raonic from detention in Iran. I was always a big fan of you for a very long time, but also there I was in solitary confinement watching the match that you actually won in the end. I can't tell how joyful it was. Yeah, describing it as the strangest, most incredible story that I've ever been told about someone watching me. He said, brilliant to have her watch his win against Peniston, straight sets. Yeah, and he wanted to make sure that she could watch in totally different circumstances, so she sat in the royal box. I thought that was really cool. You know, people do nice things. There are nice people out there. And Hal and Dom, Texas, in the Big 12 football media preseason poll, Texas number one. Number one. They're picking them number one. I said 10-2 this season, buddy. Kansas State second, then Oklahoma 3, Texas Tech 4, TCU 5, coming off the championship game, the drubbing by Georgia, then Baylor, Oklahoma State, UCF, new member, Kansas 9, Iowa State 10, BYU, Houston, Cincinnati, and West Virginia rounds out the 14 teams. Isn't that crazy? 14 teams. And, I mean, hey, it's only preseason, and it is the media, but, hey, let's go. Let's go, Texas. Let's go. Hook 'em horns, baby. Hook 'em horns. Hook 'em horns. And Damian Lillard's agent warned that they get an unhappy player if he's not traded, if he's traded to anybody besides the Heat. He's saying he doesn't want to go anywhere else. So you got a diva on your hands. So you're going to trade with him. He's going to be unhappy. So, I mean, he's not going to play. He wants to go to one team and one team only. That should work out well. Very well. And hottest teams in baseball last 15 days: Atlanta 11-2, Houston 9-4, Cincy 9-4, Philly 8-4, and Miami 9-5. And OPS, Ohtani's number one, but Ohtani, they just got swept by San Diego, and you know.